I'm just at my brother's place, and I go and take the cover off of the window, and there's a little Buckley. What are you doing, little Buckley? The deer here on the island are tiny. I believe they are classed as blacktail. They're very similar to muleys, but maybe half the size, less than half the size. Cute little shits. Oh, he's not going to poke out. Oh, maybe he will. He's in good shape. I like how he walks. He's strutting, looking for his girlfriend. Really liking the part where Tilly and I are by ourselves out here, except for the birds. Oh man, this place is amazing. She got water in her ears, so her ears are kind of funny. I got water stuff for her. Good girl! Yes! Yeah, the tide's coming in, and it's windy. This is freaking awesome, man. Yes, good girl. This pup is gonna sleep really good tonight. Aren't ya? Yeah. This is freedom. I don't know what anybody else thinks about like the nomadic life, the van life, the car life, or tent life, or whatever, nomadic life. Yeah, there is some tough spots, and I've been through a few, but it's this kind of thing that kind of makes the bad shit go away, hide in the background, like you forget about it, and then you see this shit, and then your dog, and you having a blast alone on a freaking beach. There's nobody here. There's nobody. Now this is life, and everybody has a different idea of it. But for me, this, that's powerful. That's very powerful. And so is that freaking dog. She is my soul dog. Even though she's like nailing jello to a tree sometimes. You guys might know what I'm talking about if you have teenagers, or if you had teenagers, or maybe even toddlers. Yeah, jello to a tree. Good girl. So Tilly and I are in bed. Yes, we're sharing covers. She doesn't have her head on my pillow like she usually does. It's kind of hunkered underneath a little bit. It's kind of wonky. We had a good day today. She got, I think she was accidentally salt poisoned this morning from, good girl. Is your face resting on there? From playing in the ocean too long. I threw the ball and threw the ball and threw the ball into the ocean, not realizing that that could happen. I knew about the she could get diarrhea if she drank the water, but she basically did drink the water. She didn't get diarrhea, or she hasn't yet. But she was having other symptoms of salt poisoning, so she wouldn't drink the water. So I gave her some of my ketones and electrolytes. She really likes them, so she drank that. I diluted it so she would get more water, and then then she rested a little bit, and then when I gave her her second feeding today, her evening feeding, I put some more electrolytes in there, so she's doing a lot better now than when she was this morning. It was a little scary, but I did a bunch of reading and stuff, and realized that it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So, and they said something about there was a mention of electrolytes, which is good because I always pack a well-formulated electrolyte. And yeah, she's doing really good. So I didn't play with her a whole lot. I played with the ball a little bit, just not throwing it, just playing it with her in the front seat, so she wasn't doing a lot of exercise. So tomorrow we'll go find a field somewhere instead of playing in the ocean. And she's gonna start snoring soon here. She's comfortable. I'm gonna lose feeling in my hand again. That always happens. But we'll do it in the field where she can run and run and run and run and run. Then we'll wait a couple of days to go play in the ocean again. And I just won't. I'll throw the ball on the beach more instead of into the water. Yeah. So we're going to go to sleep now. Get my hand back. Well, partially. We're going to go to sleep now and then go to a different park tomorrow. Wait for my brother to get off work, and we're going to go do something. So yeah. Everybody have a wonderful sleep. If you're watching this at the nighttime, if you're watching it in the morning, good morning, Mother Trucker. Good morning. Tilly says good morning too. So this is the life of living in a car. I've downsized so much, but I still need some stuff. So I still got stuff that I move around, like totes, and I have storage under the bed, but I have to move it around every day, which is fine, whatever. She's looking out the back. And yeah, so Tilly and I are going to do a little bit of exploring today. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, we're going to another little park first, and I'm going to offload this stuff in the back there, and then she'll sit beside me. Shotgun. That's her spot. She rides shotgun all the time. Right, Tilly? Oh, she's ignoring. Little turkey. Holy crap. Tilly's up here with me. Unbelievable. Just wow. Look at that. I can't even with this place. There's just so many beautiful aspects. Wow. Just wow. So I've resumed Tilly's training, and I've been slacking on her training, something fierce, just a bunch of shit I was letting get in the way. She's just relaxing here. This is part of the training. I'm going to be here for about half an hour. She gets to see all of the hubbub here. All of the hubbub. Of all the people, there's other dogs, there's people, there's kids, and she has to do this. Good girl, yes. Yes, good girl. She has to give me eye contact. Yes, good girl. So she is hunting for me for leadership because she can be reactive. But yesterday was kind of a gong show. She did pretty good, but another dog came up and the dog's handler talked to me. I had her in a sit and she was doing what she's doing now, but she loaded so fast I couldn't catch her and she reacted. But today I'm going to, or I have been, let's get a whole picture of me. We're just sitting here, relaxing, watching the hubbub. Every time she looks at me, yes. I say yes, and as a marker, and she gets a treat. I feed her dog food, like that's her treats. And I'm feeding her her meal right now. So it's a good way to use your treats as training. Yes, good girl. She's doing so good this morning. Several dogs went by. She looked at them. Then she looked at me, and then I marked yes and gave her a treat every single time. Interesting people went by. I keep dropping my phone. Interesting people went by. She'd look, then she'd look back at me. I'd mark yes, and then give her a treat. Yes, good girl. So it's a start. Well, it's a restart. And I'm really happy with it.